Podcast.
It's the podcast with DJ Mambo the King.
Podcast and chill with your host, the most DJ Mambo the King. What's up, guys? How are you doing? It's your host, the most DJ Mambo the King. And today, guys, I'm joined by one of the students. If I use it, Arugopisa, a very scandalous person. So he goes Zino Chezo, Arugopisa. So everybody wanna know what he's been up to. Life market. So this is the gossip. We have the gossip today. But guys, before you go anywhere further, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification button. Also, guys, comment, like, share, subscribe, download everything. It is this. So guys, without further ado, let's welcome Mr. Patrick Ndowa.
Thanks, DJ.
What's up, Patrick?
I'm
really happy to have you. You know, Ndowa Pisa, you said, chocolate.
Pakupisa angandizi.
I'll see. But let's just admit good. Mastrices are good about you. It's the talk.
Yeah, obviously, if you're someone and got your passport light, and people at we always talk.
Yeah.
So I think I miss one.
Yeah. So Patrick Ndowa, tell our viewers out there, who are you? Just a brief of who you are.
Okay. Just a brief. I'm a third year student. I'm actually an attachment. I'm studying electronics and telecommunications technology. And I am into a lot of stuff, especially campus activities. Besides the academic world, I'm actually into social entrepreneurship. I am into clubs as well, and I'm into activism, student activism and politics, so to say. So I'm the president of Enectas, the former president of Toastmasters, the Hout Prize campus director. I'm the former Zikosu vice chairperson with UZ. And yeah, I'm just a person who's more like a socialite.
Oh, I get it, Patrick Ndowa. You call yourself the people's president, yo. The people's president. Why do you call yourself the people's president?
You know, sometimes you don't have to wait to be given a position with how it God's our president. Because I believe, this is my own belief. I believe that if I was going to run this election, if I was going to campaign this election, and the fact you're good team, and this could campaign, and a lot of people are questioning me, why are you not campaigning? They are campaigning, voted. All those gestures and all those responses from the people. I don't believe he's out there. I'm the people's president.
Talking about that, what happened to Zikosu? Why didn't they endorse you for presidential candidate? What happened?
Zikosu
as the people's president, why didn't they endorse you?
Okay, there were a lot of stories, and me being, like you said, being a scandalous person. Since I started part 1, part 2, and now I'm part 3, there have been a lot of stories about me being in Zikosu and everything. So number one, because Zikosu are going to for someone to run as president. Going down about from primary elections, and then those primary elections, the one anenga select one union, Diano Rana Aramira union. So we did our primary elections. I submitted my papers. I want to run for SRC president. This was obvious, and the case was clear because I made it clear since I was still part 2. Could I want to run for SRC president? And I submitted my papers. Other 3 candidates also submitted their papers.
They got to submit. Yeah, they got to submit all my papers. It's okay.
And then boom. I don't want to disagree. There's a video that was controversial. Repa defeat Zimbabwe. Rakaita kuti nyaya dzinge dzichienda musango bayarinde musango. And also at the same time, the primary election was spearheaded mainly by the National Executive Council Zikosu in one neck. So those people are more like they are more like the driving force party pama elections anenga in all tertiary institutions. So their choice was for someone who is not controversial in a way, because they said I should learn the basics of ZANU-PF, learn the basics of Zikosu, go to the school of ideology, exactly, so that when I go in a bright position, I can be able to defend and stand for the union.
Talking about submission of papers, Ndowa, nominations court yashika. Patrick Ndowa asikubatika. Patrick Ndowa, you were accused of cheating kunzi wakanyora wakasubmit papers are fake. My results are going Emhare. Tell us more about that. Those dogs are my fans and those are this is the moment you all have been waiting for to hear. Chicha my papers.
mozatsoro dzinotsoro amungambofima kadzinzwisisa because when I went for the interviews, primary interviews, my campaign, my elections, the guys were actually asked the question: if you don't win the primary and don't represent the cause, what is your next move? And I was clear enough. My next move is either, number one, I'm going to respect the decision of the union and then just leave it like that. And then maybe campaign for president. That part final.
All right.
And then number two, I said I'm going to campaign as independent. Okay. So I didn't know, and I submitted my papers. I submitted my papers, and my papers were clean.
They were clean.
Very clean. My papers were very clean. Because in a way, when I submitted my papers, I was the first to write from a presidential what. And then the guest was not Mkomana submit my paper. So in it, I believe this history of the because at the same time, after the thing happened, I went to because the dean of students, I had with the deputy dean of students, but I should come to his office and confirm and everything. And I went to his office. You know what happened with me is that I had some failed courses, of course, but then I repeated courses. So my portal is the Yamuna attachment. I don't know my results at 2-2. So when I had some failed courses at 2-2 that I had failed. But my previous semester results anga are passed and anga in average ribo. But I had some failed courses. So when they looked at the portal, maybe possibly wakatola my results are serious.
So you ndo urikuta unokuchita.
Andira kuchita.
My results are gangari clean.
My results are gangari clean.
Wangoka repeat wangoka fail then they were clean.
Exactly. I repeated failed courses.
Okay, now I get it now. Because Sakatoti when the deputy dean presented this letter angarava kuna dean of students, chinzi the following student Patrick Ndowa he filed my papers asiwachi, and we were like, how come?
Exactly. So after the thing happened, I went to the dean of students to nullify the story, and then I nullified with him, and then he was like, banana nyaya, this and that. Because that's the punishable offense if it is found to be true. Exactly. So I went to the
so chikoro checho chinokwanisa ngonzi chapera.
Chikoro chinopera. You see. So I went to his office and then boom. Banana nyaya, but then
so why didn't you
look at the damage.
Why didn't you continue though? If kana papa sina nyaya wakazongo, why usina uzoti since imono ti masina ange sari proper, why can't I continue?
There are some greater forces that are above me. Some greater forces that made me not to continue in a way. Some greater forces that I can't unveil. In
case you've just joined, is the podcast and chill with me, your host, the most DJ Mambo, the King Patrick Ndowa, is explaining why Zakaitika ku nominations court, all the allegations about him cheating, my papers are gonna file ku nominations court. Patrick Ndowa.
Yes.
Besides all that, let's get to some controversial issues. So nziyo Ndowa waiti ucharana kuita president ukawina. Uchapa mababy reza meno mababy and these are allegations ekutanzi wainyenga mababy uchiti ndikaita president nini nichakupa raise. Is that true? And now that you're no longer running, what's going to happen?
Okay, inini number one, mane murume asinganyengi mababy reza. Ngatare nichori murume wese anonyenga mababy, and that's normal. See, like a normal nonyenga mababy, and at the same time apana murume wese there's a statement that the rume risinganyepi arirori. But in a way, I'm human being, so I'm prone to mistakes, and at the same time, I am capable of helping someone to get raised. Right. The fact that I work hand in hand with the dean of students, with the students affairs division, me being the NHS president, NHS gets reserved accommodation each and every semester, and we submit a list of people. I sign myself as the president, and these people get accommodation, but mainly there will be NHS members. Hard prize, all those people who will be participating in Hard prize, I assist them in getting accommodation. And even my personal relationship with the dean of students helps me and assists me to help those people to get accommodation. So number one, and now mwenyenga ma baby. I'm going to give you raise. Because and this is no raise. Raise no people Mr. Gore Jena. But I just assist people to get accommodation. And number two, yes, akunyenga ma baby no nyenga ndichoro no baby, but I respect my girlfriend, so I ndinyenga ma wasikana wakawanda.
What about this other controversial issue yekutanzi Ndowa wakabisa msikana nombo? Is it true?
Okay, nyayo yakatombotenderera ma streets zisingaiti, and the good thing is that I just remained quiet. Like my composure was just an answer to
Yeah.
the question: is it true or it's not true? Because number one, what happened with those charts? They were actually false charts and they were fake charts that were created in a way. You know, when you're in politics, planning on the D campaign, because obviously by then a lot of people knew that I was going to campaign for president.
Yeah, definitely.
And you know, Munuwese and my enemies. So people will try in a way to create some stories. Yeah, to create some stories and then decampaign you in a way. So that is what happened. Okay. Nothing like that happened and. In a way, I actually respect ladies. I don't see it something to fancy pakuvisa nombo or what, or even having sex.
Yeah, it's the podcast and chill with your host, the most DJ Mambo the King. Iwatinaye Patrick Ndowa muno. Manga mira mese kunzo ukuthi achataura kuti chipa napa. He's here. You get to hear it all from the podcast and chill with your host DJ Mambo. Ndowa, are you height shy? Because of your height, mabeba nenga chita Ndowa mupfupi. Obviously atori ne diki chichichichi. Vari kuenzanisa height yako ne item.
Okay, ngento kuzi. Manje kana wanga singazivi. Wapfupi ndinonombe.
For real.
It's inversely proportional.
It's inversely proportional.
It's not directly proportional. But anyways, my height has nothing to do with my confidence or what I can actually acquire and what I can actually achieve in life. Because I believe that, let me just give an example of a lion. You know, the lion is not the tallest in the jungle. The tallest is the giraffe. The lion is not the strongest, and the lion is not the biggest. It's not the fastest. The fastest is the cheetah. The biggest is the elephant. But the lion is the king of the jungle. Why? It's all about mentality. So sometimes you don't have to look at yourself like your physical stature or how you look. Sometimes it's all about the mentality. Like, what do you believe? Do you believe in yourself? Because I believe if you believe in yourself, then you can be able to achieve anything and everything in your life. So sometimes it's not good wakafupika, wakareba, wakaonda, or slender, this and that. Just make sure that you believe in yourself. You have the mentality that I can do anything and everything. And even my baby, my baby, I'm going to marry someone who's actually taller than you.
Even older than you.
I know.
So Ndowa, the last 4 questions that I have. Number 1, Ndowa. People want to know, Sanzu Emhare or Auna?
I'm actually a village boy. I think I've heard stories. I come from a humble background. I am trying to make a difference, and by trying to make a difference, that's how I'm going to make money. So I'm on my way to make money.
Okay, number 2, what's your relationship now with Mzaruwetu?
My relationship with Ubed Mzaroti is a friend to me. We started being friends when we were still in part 1. So more than 90% of the things that he does, I also do the same thing. So we more like have the same or like common interests. So we are more like friends. Yeah.
Okay. Question number 3. What can we expect from you in 5 years? 5 years time, where do you see yourself?
In 5 years time, it's either if I pursue politics, I want to actually go into national politics and possibly I'll be somewhere sitting in the decision-making boards of this country. If not, then I'm going into business, like real business, making money.
So you want to be in the parliament?
I want to be in the parliament.
Which constituency?
Constituency, I'm too yet to decide. But possibly, maybe my hometown.
Manicaland.
My where I come from, actually, my rural home, which is in Manicaland, where I come from, the village. Right. Here in Harare, but that's not a decision for me to make right now. I'm still trying to make some moves and see what I can do actually.
Last question: who's the hottest chick by UZ? The
hottest chick?
Yeah.
Msikana wangu. I'm sorry that I give. I don't want to kutsonga ne wanu. And actually she's actually campaigning.
Yeah.
So
also.
Yeah, she's also campaigning. Zikos obvious.
Oh, okay. Obvious,
Zikos. But she's the hottest. At the moment, she's the hottest.
I hope asi munhu wemunhu.
Munhu wangu. But hakuna munhu wemunhu nokuziva.
Yeah, there you have it, guys. The podcast and chill with me, your host, the most DJ Mambo the King. Thank you guys for tuning in. I was with Patrick Ndowa explaining himself. This is Manga Mchida Kunzwa from the election, his relationship, Nana Wubet, Zikosu, his future plans to come next 5 years, also his social and sexual lifestyle. Guys, until next time, keep subscribing, keep sharing, keep downloading, keep doing everything to make sure Kuti Muri up to date with the podcast and chill with me, your host DJ Mambo the King. I'm signing out. Away.